Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. Wonderful to have you here with me tonight. Who do we have here? I'm your host, Carolan Carey. I was rushing around today, so I'm a little bit out of breath, but I'm here. Robert Myers, hello. Thank you for your contribution to the show. Appreciate you. Let's see who else we have here. Kavita is here. Good evening. Thank you. CD5380. Hello. I'm not sure who that is. Is that Carol, maybe? I'm not sure. Let me know. Who is that? And Kavita's here. Thank you very much. Great. It's great to have you here with us. And we'll have a few people coming on, I hope. We are going to try to do psychic messages tonight. But, of course, what happens is if Spirit wants to come in, this thing right in front of my face here. If Spirit wants to come in, they're going to come in. And let's see what's going on here. I slapped this on my head and threw clothes on, so I hope it's okay. Let's see. That looks all right, I guess. Isn't that weird? How you can't figure out what side you're on, you know? Okay. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, also, if you were watching us, we have if you're watching us on Rumble, I appreciate you very much. We have a good sized Rumble audience. Thank you for joining us. And on YouTube as well, Rumble, you can do a contribution to the show if you'd like to. You can give us a thumbs up. And my Venmo, you can make a contribution through Venmo, which is Carolan-Carey, CAROLAN-CAREY. You can do that. On YouTube, you can do a super sticker if you'd like to contribute to the show. The minimums are $4.99. The minimums moves you ahead in the chat group. And then we'll finish with the people that have made a contribution. Then we'll get right back to get back in order again. If you are watching us on Twitter, that's great. We're live on Twitter, on my Twitter account, X account, which is, let's see, I think it's just Carolan Carey. And let's see, what else am I on? Facebook Live is Psychic Medium of Sarasota. You can watch us there. Live on Rumble, live on YouTube. We are also live on all audio platforms, so please join us. We appreciate you there. We will try to keep you in the loop here. If we have questions, I'll read them out loud. If we have a validation of readings I've given, I will read them out loud so you feel as part connected with us. Let's see, what else do we have? You do not have to make a contribution to the show. You're under no obligation. It just moves you up in the line, and we appreciate you. It helps towards the expenses to recording a show. You can also hit the like button for free. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and that will let you know when we are live again. So there you go with that. We have a sale on the Goldylocks Productions shop link, Spreadshirt only. All of our t-shirts. I left it in the bedroom. I got my 20% off last week or so on Spreadshirt. I got one of my Christmas designs, 20% off. So that came to me. So I was very happy. So I'll be all ready for next year. And so that's on sale. The Oracle cards and stuff like that are not. Just the Spreadshirt stuff. Tote bags, mouse pads for your computer, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, all kinds of t-shirts, men, women, children, everything. All designs contributed by the radio show hosts. Every radio show host sent in contributions to that, designed their own logos and stuff. So if you would like to support Goldylocks in general or one of your favorite show hosts, please look on there and celebrate with 15% off. Today is my 250th show. I cannot believe it. I didn't even know. It was very nice of Reverend Tiffany to put that up there. I appreciate that. She keeps track of all these things. I don't. God bless her heart. She has a lovely show, Reverend Tiffany, on Sunday evenings, 8 p.m., Spiritual Insight Show. So if you're not a churchgoer or you're at odds on Sunday evenings and kind of want to watch something spiritual that has, Tiffany covers all realms. Let's put it that way. Dragons, elements, the galactic, healing, everything. You name it, everything. She talks about everything on her show, and you will always find something enjoyable on there. So her content is most enjoyable. There we go. So we did that plug. Thank you very much, Tiffany. What are we doing? Okay, so we'll see. If we're not busy, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because my crystal ball is nowhere near me, so I can't even do predictions on that. And I was going to do that today, but I ran out of time. I got a late start today. I was up late working on this genealogy project I'm putting together. I did one side of the family, my father's side, Carey, and I'm doing my mother's side, Ferguson. And it's very interesting because I did a DNA test because we never knew who my mother's father was. We never knew. We did have a name from a birth certificate, but that's it. We don't know anything else. We don't have a middle initial. We don't have a date of birth. We don't have anything. So when I did the DNA this time, I did it through MyHeritage, the first one, and that got me started. And the second one time I did it was on Ancestry. It was on sale. It was like $60, $59. So I got that, and the results came back as a Thomas Lyons, and his children are my first cousins, I think, or second cousins. And so now I just got to find John. I have everybody. I got Patrick. I got Edward. I got, let's see, it was Patrick and Thomas were born in Ireland. The other ones, I think, were born. No, they were all, I'm sorry, 2 boys and 3 girls born in Ireland. Then James, the father, which I'm not sure which one it is, came to the U.S., came to Austin, New York, and he had remarried. I think she left him. I think the first one left him. And he remarried, had a whole bunch of other kids. So it's very confusing because the Irish like to use the same name again and again. Don't ask me why. And they don't always use a middle initial. So I'm not sure who I'm dealing with, you know? So anyway, so that's what I've been doing. And sometimes I am up till like the wee hours doing that. So enough of my life. I'm sure it's boring as hell. What's new with you guys? You got any psychic questions for me? Anything you want to know about? I can answer a global kind of question if you want. I haven't done a full crystal ball reading on that since the end of February. And I'll tell you why. I really can't keep up. Oh, it's Carol on there. CD5380. Look at you, traveling incognito. Hello, Carol. Hi, Lanka. Hi, Melissa Parks. How are you? Melissa Parks has a wonderful show Friday night, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Joyful Finding Show. Please join her there for some on-site, top-rated, full energy, full on, full blast, full Monty readings and artwork. So she's an excellent intuitive psychic and interesting show. Very high energy. Who else did we have on here? We have Ruth Saltman joining us. Thank you for joining us tonight. 250th show. We appreciate you guys. Ruth Saltman has a show on Wednesday evenings. She is Transformational Soul. She is an author, ruthsaltman.com. Please check out the books that she has written. She is a practical spirituality. In my book, she's a wonderful gal. We really love her. She contributes a lot to all of our shows, and we really appreciate her. And here is Lee. Hi, Lee. Hi, Mo. Nice to see you both. Robin is on here. Robin's Cosmic Soul Food show is on Tuesday evenings. Excellent. Medium. She does charm readings. She does letters from heaven. She does oracle cards. She does it all. She does it all. Crystal ball. She does everything. Thank you for the congratulations, Robin. I appreciate you. So thank you all for joining. We're going to do some psychic readings, but you never know. Spirit could show up. Thank you, Lee, for the congratulations. Appreciate that. Thank you, Robin. You asked me that already, Robert. You asked me that, dear. And you asked me that a couple of weeks ago. I think that you ask a question and then go to sleep. That's what I think. Is that what you're doing, Robert? I love you, but Shaman Bob, what are you doing? What does your mother think about that? Okay. Well, let me answer that. Since you were our first contributor anyway, you're going to go first. What does she have to say? I told you she was very proud of you. And she felt that you contributed a lot. that you were financial, like you dealt. I can see you surrounded by gold coins, so I think you were a banker for the Templars. I also felt that you were kind of swept up in that persecution. I can't say whether you passed from that, but I feel like you were swept up being an important, like, officer, if you will, of the Templars. So she's very proud of you, and she's not surprised at all, because that's the kind of guy you are. So she says you are a knight in her eyes. Knighc. There you go, Robert. Let me do a little reading for you, Robert. Let's see. The Tree of Wishes is calling your name. Is the card I'm pulling for you. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Oh my, oh my. What could that possibly be? What could that be, Robert? What is that about? So I think Robert just comes in the beginning, puts his donation in, and then goes to bed. That's what I think. And then never watches the show. Because he asked me the same question a couple of times. Maybe you're just testing me. The Tree of Wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Now, let's see. Which wish is that, Robert? Which one? Can you see with that stupid light blinking on there? Oh, speaking of lights. I wonder it looks so dark in here. Let me put this one on. Is this working? Hello? Are you working? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How come this isn't working? Okay, well, I guess that's not working. Maybe it's the wrong, could be the wrong cord, which I kind of think it might be. Let's see. Is this the right cord? No, it isn't. And that's why the lamp isn't working. So, what was I saying, Robert? So, yes, she is aware. What's coming up for... So, something, which wish are you looking for, Robert? I think it's the romance wish. That's what I think. And I think it's coming true. So, there. What else do I have here? Do I have something else? Yeah. Let me pull this for you. Let's see. I should have brought my lining rods. That's what I should have brought. Oh, well. Ooh, look at the first card. Look at this one. This is from the Alchemy Flower Oracle. Yes, I can talk. This says Crocus Mia Curtaneous. Feelings of love. That's you, Robert. That is you. So I am very pleased. I feel very warm and fuzzy about that for you. Does that make sense, Robert? I feel like I'm talking to myself now that I know he's not listening to me. Okay, so we have that. And the other deck of cards from the Soul Helpers Oracle. There you go. If you need me to repeat anything, let me know. I'm feeling like I'm caffeined up in the last hour or so. Just so that I could do the show. Because I'm really ready for a nap. Okay. Who else do we have on here? Thank you all for joining me and wishing me a happy 205th anniversary. 250th. I can't imagine where the time goes. Where does the time go? Yes, my website is carolancarey.com. CarolanCarey. Like to book a reading with me. I had a gentleman call me. I finally called him back yesterday. I think he called me 2 days ago. I apologize for that. I had a lot of readings this week, too, on top of everything. So I was like, trying to finish my messages. I just pulled off my phone from like yesterday. I didn't even see them on there. So that's my website, carolancarey.com. If you would like to book an appointment with me, please check out my website, which was kind of screwed up. I had to fix it. It's still kind of screwed up a little bit, but it's not quite the way I want it. But anyway, it does have the vital information on there. And why am I bringing that up? What was that about? And I forgot. Went right out of my head. Why was I bringing that up? Anyway, I forgot. Oh, I know. The gentleman I called back, he left me a message. I called him, older male, and he said, "Are you doing in-person readings?" And I said, "Nope, not doing it." And he said, "Oh, well, I can't do it." then. So, well, you can check out my show tonight and see if you like it. He goes, I don't see how that works. I don't see how you do that on the phone. Well, first of all, I'm the one who's doing it, not you. So, and if I say I can do it, I can do it. Not only that, that is my best reading is on the phone. I hate being with people. I don't hate. I dislike doing readings in person because it's very distracting for me. My readings right from the get were phone. They were international all the time. That's how I started. That's basically what I do. Not everybody works that way. Some clients feel more comfortable being one-on-one. Let me tell you now that I have been doing this show for 5 years. I have not done in-persons for a couple of years now after COVID. And I'll tell you what, I'm not traveling. I'm not getting dressed up. I'm not doing it. Not for the rate that I charge. And to do it in person would be very expensive for you. Because that's how much I just like doing it. I have an office and everything, which is under construction. But maybe at one time I will do it, but it's not going to be my current rate. So trust me, jump on here with your questions. Tell your friends about In the Psychic Flow, because that's how you're going to get me, or a personal reading on the phone or video. Okay, so enough of that. Just to explain how I work, that's how I work. And so I told the gentleman to watch the show. I'm on every Thursday night, bar any mishap. And I'd be glad to answer a question for him. Okay. So there. And I've had 250 shows, so I must be doing something right. So there we go. He may not like it. He just cracked me up. He goes, I don't see how that works. It really isn't necessary for you to know how it works. It's necessary for me to know how it works. That's the thing. Kavita, how are you, dear? Okay, let's go with Kavita. Hi, Lanka. Did I say hello? Mo. Anybody else? Thank you, Tiffany. Maybe he thinks I'm maybe home or girlfriend. I was going with girlfriend, dear. That's what I'm going for. Of course, and he says, I do feel drained a lot. I am listening. Okay. You must be dozing when you're listening to me. You were welcome, Robert, as always. Always a pleasure, my dear. And I'm going with the romance. I think you're going to be doing both simultaneously, because once you get the house, you're going to get the girl. And once you get the girl, you're going to need the house. You know, because you're going to be like, I have to have a place to entertain. There you go. All right, so let's get back. I think Kavita is next. Hi, Kavita. How you doing, girl? Did you have a nice birthday? Kavita is going to Greece very soon. Hope you have a wonderful trip. Okay, let's see. I know you will. Let's see. What do we got for you? What do we got, dear? You are unique. Be brave. A little crazy, but be yourself. Okay. There you go, Kavita. She looks quite ravishing, doesn't she? That's your ravishing side. You are unique. Be a little crazy, but be yourself. Be brave. Be a little crazy, but be yourself. I told you. I think someone. I can't say it's Mr. Grease. Don't know. But I don't know if it's I feel there is an invitation you're going to receive during your trip to come back. Like someone is going to ask you to come back. They're going to invite you back. So I'm wondering what that's about. So that we know. I've already told you that. Okay. What else is happening for you? I have the impression, Kavita, that you have a down and out client that you're kind of like, I don't know what else to do. I feel like he's down and out, not down and out financially, but I feel like down and out, like depression, emotional disturbance, that kind of issues. And troubled. I should say troubled. He's troubled. And I feel like you're kind of like, I don't know if I'm actually able to help this guy or not. And I have to say to you that the healing powers, abilities that you have garnished and collected through your numerous explorations into spiritual healing is going to work for him there. And you might find through healing, you might refer him to someone else, and that's part of healing as well. So I feel that it is having an effect whether you know it or not. So there, we are all healers. Sometimes we just don't recognize it, but healing is a lot of different things, and Tiffany could speak on this. She is all kinds, has been, has studied all methods, all modes of healing, and she's really much more of an expert than I am. She has a big perspective on it. But little things are healing as well. A card for a birthday, a thank you note, a phone call, a compliment. There are things, going out of your way for someone, buying them a cup of coffee. All those things are very healing. A cheerful good morning, taking someone's hand, comforting them. All of these things are healing. You don't have to, preach from the rooftops or do a full body Reiki scan on them. It's the little things in life that are very healing and touch people. So I'm going to put that out there. Okay. Thank you, Kavita, for being with us as always. Carol, how are you? CD5380. Partnership for the new age, my dear. It looks like a romance. A lot of romance going on in this chat. Partnership for the new age. It is time to welcome it. Yep, we've talked about this. We have talked about this and talked about it. I think it's coming with the move. Are you still talking about that? I feel like a move. More natural surroundings, like more countrified, still a warm climate. It's not business as usual. It's different. Buttons, a lot of buttons. I don't know why I'm getting this. And they're unusual buttons. They're like cloth-covered buttons, leather-covered buttons. What is that word? Oh, rats. I left my phone somewhere. What would you call things that accoutrements? Can't think of the word. That accompanies something. These buttons and are jeweled, or there's things that you would sew on to clothes that would augment to get an outfit. A company, I don't know, company. It starts with an A. I can't think of it at the moment. This is what happens when you get older, and also when you're like in an altered state, like I am right now. I think I'm permanently in an altered state. You can't think. You have 1 foot here and 1 foot over there. Anything that accompanies and beautifies material. And so it looked like jeweled buttons, leather covered buttons, baubles. We talked about this before. That kind of stuff is still big. And I do get some the rough fabrics like linen, burlap. I don't know what you would use burlap for. Ribbon, maybe. I use that in crafting sometimes, like when I make bows or something for a wreath. I use like a burlap that you put lace on it. It's really pretty. It's a rustic kind of look. So I get fibrous material like a rough silk, a linen, cotton blends that are very natural feeling. What's that? Not Mexican. It's ruts. I forget now. Aztec. Beautiful, the colors that come from that culture, from that civilization, like the Mayan culture, that kind of thing. Those kind of colors, that's what I see around you. So there is an expansion of ideas and thoughts, a partnership being. Somebody is like in the business. I do see him around leather. I've said that before, around motorcycles. I've seen that. He looks more of an athletic style fisherman is what I see. But he may have a partner or a friend that's in business, and you may meet him that way. The gentleman that is also in a similar, in the same field as you, but a different kind of thing, works with leather making motorcycle vests, seat covers, that kind of stuff. So anyway, so that's what I see, Carol. Thank you so much for joining us, joining my party show tonight. Thank you. It's fun to have you with us. Thank you. Robert, we did. Yes, it's Carol. Okay, we got that. Lanka. Hello, Lanka. How are you, dear? Happy Thursday to you, too. Do not. Okay, rise above the dark days of life. You had a couple of downers in your life, Lanka. You have had some downer days. We all have. But you've had a few. But they don't last, because this says, rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. That's your personality. You know, you're like the little kid in the horse stall, shoveling manure and looking for a pony. That's you. I know there's a pony in here somewhere if I just keep shoveling. And not to be alone. This is the other thing. We must be in, I feel like a Valentine's Day show. I feel romance as well. You're seeking romance. I hope I'm not speaking out of turn. I think you're a single lady. I feel like there's a romance. I also get somebody with stamp collecting. Is that a relative? Can't imagine that as a date. That would be like a grandfathery kind of thing to do, I would think. Shoot me if I'm wrong. Somebody in spirit collects stamps, because he's got like his magnifying glass, and he's got his book, and he's got his stamps he's putting in. Very happy. And they're like, I see like they're United Kingdom because, or Australian even, because I see like Queen Elizabeth and different notables that I'm not sure what the names are, but like from different countries on the stamps that he's putting. What is that? And he has books about, seems like he has books around him on history, like indigenous people, Native American, archaeology kind of thing. I wonder if you would know, or global maps, stuff like that. I wonder if you would recognize somebody like that in your spirit. Let me get back to what's going to happen to you. What's going on? So the gentleman that I see you with, that I don't have a good, real sharp view. I have an impression of a gentleman that is schooled. I want to say schooled. Good with his hands. Good to know, right? Always good to know. Always like a gentleman is good with their hands. That's very important. Tell me if I'm wrong, ladies. Let's see. What does he do? I feel like he likes, did I say this before? Like very mechanically inclined. I don't know if he's a mechanic. It's something about cars, classic cars. I don't even know. Would 50s, 60s cars be considered classics now? I guess. I don't know. And there is a wealth about him. So there's no scarcity. I feel there is a generosity. I feel he is, I wouldn't say a go-getter. I think those days are over for him, like traipsing around. He does like to take some short trips. He has traveled. He likes to take like day trips or weekend trips. Like you would go away for 3 or 4 days at a time. He would invite you, but that's down the road. So I do feel there's a gentleman. I get coffee and coffee shop. So maybe that's where you would meet him. I know it's like really obvious when you're single woman hanging around in a coffee shop thinking, he might walk in anytime. I don't know how to apply this stuff. I just give it to you. So I'm just saying, I feel there's coffee involved. And there's something striking about him. He's not a thin man, but he's not a fat man either. He's a manly man. So, you know what I get? He's a real man, he's real. He's not GQ. He's a real guy. He's a man's man. He's very generous. He's got big hands. He is a little on the spicy side. He has a great sense of humor. So there you go. There's something about a cat. I don't know what. There you go. Maybe there's a cat in spirit for you, I hope that makes sense, dear. Let me know. Okay, where are we? We're doing pretty good here. I got plenty of room. Jump on. Let's see. We have Melissa Parks. Hello. Good evening, girl. What's up? I have been very, very reclusive, not watching my co-show hosts shows. Shame on me. I'm honest. I sometimes I'm asleep at 8:00, and then I wake up about 10:30, 11:30, and I'm up till about 4:00 in the morning. It's crazy. Unless I have readings, then I have to set the alarm, wake myself up. But I take like 2 naps some days, in the morning and the afternoon. It's pathetic. Okay. So that's my excuse for missing shows. Sometimes I just, when I finally eat, I put off eating. I've lost 12 pounds now. So I must be doing something right. I had lost 10 pounds last. I lost another 2 pounds. So I'm very happy about that. But I like when I do eat, I'm tired. I just want to go to sleep. Melissa Parks has a wonderful show. I mentioned her show is Joyful Findings tomorrow night, 8:00. What am I getting for you, girl? Follow the path of your soul. Oh, yeah. Here's your boys. I know I've told you this before. Here's your boys, right? I know when one is much bigger than the other one. There's a very tall one, manly man. He's a man now. And the younger guy, the smaller guy. But they both have the same ferocity, I want to say. Fierce. There's a fierceness about them. Very stubborn, loyal kind of guys. And this is for you. Follow the path of your soul. Here you go. Right here. That is for you. This beautiful, wonderful buck. He is gorgeous. And this says, follow the path of your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you, like you would anyway. I know you wouldn't. So there you go. That's for you. Beautiful set of antlers he has. And I feel very powerful with him for you. I feel very totemish, like as an animal that you could call upon, Melissa, if you go for that kind of thing. I feel he's around the aura. What's coming up? I keep seeing there's a place that, like me, people want to see you in person. One of the reasons we do our shows is kind of to avoid that. It's a time constraint. For me, I don't know how Melissa feels about it. I'm going to ask her. I think we used to do a lot of shows. I did shows almost every weekend for 12 years. I was always, I worked full time, weekends doing shows, probably at least twice a month. Let's put it that way. I did shows from St. Pete to Naples. I retired. I am tired. I'm not traveling anymore. I have a group that wants me to come over to Lakewood Ranch. I'm like, too far. Not doing it. That's like 15 minutes maybe from here. Nope, not doing it. I don't know how Melissa feels, but I feel her going. I know you did this before, that you worked in a local bookshop or something, metaphysical place, and did readings. I see you doing it again, only because you don't have to rent space. It's like an invite. You don't have to rent space, and you're like the guest of honor kind of feeling. So that's what I get with that. Melissa's an excellent reader. You can look at her website, IamMelissaParks.com. She will do excellent reading for you. She has a sponsored show. Her show is sponsored. So she's big time, Melissa. What was I going to say? So I do see you doing that. And someone here, you would mention, about your brother. That's good. I got your brother last time I spoke with you on the show, right? He is so funny. He has a beautiful sunflower here for you. So I'm wondering, I don't know if this is the same brother, another brother, or if it's from dad. I'm not sure who the sunflower is, but he said this is going to be meaningful for you. You will recognize that. So I'm going to pass that on. And something about sandwiches, like, did you do a picnic, and have a cooler full of lunch sandwiches and stuff, and when you parked, you took the cooler out of the trunk? Does this sound familiar? Soda pop, he's saying pop. Sandwich, and it was some kind of sandwiches. It's unusual. What is the combination? Something like cucumbers, or what is that? Maybe some kind of salad, chicken salad. I don't know. Some kind of sandwiches. So he's talking about, and pop, And he's talking about this sunflower. So I'm going to leave that with you, Melissa. I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much. Who did I miss? Got Lenka, got Kavita. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you, Lenka. And we got Ruth. Thank you. Mo, hi, dear. How are you? Rats. I wish I had my crystal ball here. I could go get it. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. Here you go, Mo. Ah, I like this one better. I pulled two, actually. So, should I just read one or both? All right, I'll read this one. I'm getting pulled to read this one. The time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are, Mo. You get it? You get that card? You understand what I'm saying? Stop being doubtful, Debbie. Okay? Because you got it going on. The other card is this one. This is more you. Very racy kind of gal. Not taking over, like very, well, it says have courage. Very courageous young lady. Have courage. Awaken the warrior of light within you. That is for you, Mo. I hope you understand and can take that. I'm holding it right. I'm kind of awkward there with the light. I hope you get that. Those two cards. Hope you get that. Who is this one for? This is interesting. I put this on the side. So that was for Mo. Mo, a lot of changes. You've been asking and asking. A lot of readings every week. Changes, changes, changes. What are you changing? That's the question I want to ask you. What have you changed? You're being pushed to change something, to change your future. What have you changed? Tell me. Because you may have changed things. I just don't know. Tell me what you're doing, what you've done on your journey here that is propelling you forward. What's giving you the courage to go on? I know. What are your goals? That's what I would like to know. Give me some inspiration here, okay? But things are going to hit the wall. You know what that means? Things are going to hit the wall. What do I mean by that? You know what they say? When something hits the wall, hits the fan, hits the wall. I am nervous to know about the Middle East situation. Oh, okay. Thank you for that question. Since I didn't do my crystal ball thing, I can tell you some of the things I've gotten. Let me tell you what I've gotten on that particularly. So we're talking about like Syria, Iran, right? We're talking about that. These are the two hotbeds right now, in my opinion. This is very dicey. This is not going to end. Whoever wins the election in November, either way, we're going to have protesting drama from the civilian population. Somebody's going to be unhappy either way. Well, not either way, but until another year or so, we're going to be walking on eggs with Syria and Iran. And maybe even Egypt. Those are very hot spots. That's not going away. It's going to build up. It's a drama. And so is Taiwan, which I think I know. I try not to watch the news, so I'm not influenced. And if I feel too much influence, I won't do the crystal ball because I don't want that. I just want it to be blank. It's hard doing global. It's hard because you see a lot of things that you really don't want to see. So that's why, what would I say about that? Taiwan's going to be a problem. France and Belgium are having a very rough time. Germany, France, Belgium, a lot of unrest there. But to get back to the Middle East, that's a hotbed right there. Always has been, always will be. With Israel and the Gaza Strip, all of this is not going away. We were almost there a few years ago. We were almost at a peace, which you could be a little bit more comfortable with. This is like an explosion waiting to happen. So I am concerned about that too. That would be my concern. So prayers for there. What's the other? I also get Holland. I'm wondering why I'm getting Holland. What's going on in Holland? Let me know what you think. That's your. Oh, thank you, Dottie. What do you think about that? Did I get Lee? Yeah, that's what's going. I'm nervous too about it, Mo. It's not looking good. I think all we can do is send healing light there and prayer. And I also there's going to be some kind of negotiated peace. So I hope that is correct. I haven't watched the news on that. I just know it's a bloody bath out there. But we'll all pray and send some healing light there. And hopefully we can, drop a rain bucket on it or something, cool it off, because it's on fire. Okay. Lee. Hi, Lee. How are you, dear? Think about the Templar. That's right. We answered that question, Link. Just going over a couple of comments. I feel drained too, Robert. I'm a mess. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Elise! Just sending love tonight. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Appreciate it. Alita's here. Thank you, dear. Lanka says, #blessed. That's cute. Now just meet him. Oh, you're going to meet him. You may even trip over him. I'm telling you. Thank you, Carolan. Only collector I could think of would be Dad, who passed on. He collected coins, did ancestry tree, and me with my brother collected stamps. Okay. Then that's what I'm getting. Melissa Park says she does see people in person. So there you go. If you're looking for an in-person reader on FaceTime. Very rare to have people come to me lately. Right. And we try to keep our price. I don't know about you, Melissa. I know you and I are around the same, level, charge-wise. About approximate. And I like to keep it that way so that I don't like jacking my prices up. It's illegal for me to charge one person a rate and another person a different rate. That's illegal. Can't do that. Although, sometimes you give a little discount. But I'm sure Melissa will agree. I don't feel like jacking my prices up and disappointing the base that I've collected over the last 15 years. I have clients from 15 years ago when I started. I don't want to lose them. They've been very good to me, and I don't want to lose them. So if I have to up my rates, it's a problem for everybody. So consider it a gift. That's the way I look at it. So if you want, Melissa says she will do FaceTime. That's what I do. Well, see, I'm not the only one. We don't want to leave our house. We don't want to jack our rates up. It costs more to travel. It costs more to go out. During COVID, we learned that. We don't want to risk our health. Melissa has young kids. She doesn't want to risk her health either. Come on. Just so you could feel okay about it? No. This is funny. Melissa Park says, I just ate a sandwich. He loved food. Your brother traveling as kids in the back of the station wagon. Okay, great. Good. What about me? Like Lee says, what about me? I know I skipped right over you. I am terrible. Sorry, Lee. I jumped ahead. I was ready to do you, and then I lost my mind. See, this is what happens. So if I skip you, jump up and down. No, this is not. This card isn't for you, Lee. The time of guilt and shame ends now. Do you understand that, Lee? Do you understand this? Card, does this mean anything to you? I think it might. And I'm going to say one more time about the lady that left the earth plane. What was her story? Unresolved. Something was unresolved. I know you don't recognize her, but it was important for her to come forward, and maybe someday you will recognize who it is. She may not be coming for you. It might be for your husband. But since he's not on the show, you would get the message. Understand what I'm saying? So let that sit there. I don't know if you have guilt and shame about something, Lee. Kind of fine. You're usually a sunny personality. But you might. We all hide things from other people. If you do have that, forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. Because we love you. What's happening, Lee? I kind of get a message like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I don't know what that would mean to you, Lee. I'm kind of feeling like I'm packing, like I'm thinking about moving. I think we've discussed that. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what that is. I have a few minutes tonight extra. So let me get to Elise. Let me know, Lee, or unless you have a particular question. Did you have a question? I'll have to look. Let me finish these, and then I'll go back and look and see if I missed anything. Elise. That's it. Accoutrements. Thank you. Could not think of couldn't get it out of my mouth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To clothes. So that was for Carol. CM, whatever it is. CD 5380. Accessories, accoutrements. Like that would be a food kind of thing. But like accessory, accoutrement to material or fabrics. There. Finally spit it out. That's what I meant. Thank you, Elise. Okay. So I did Lanka. And Dottie I have to get. Okay, I did do you, Lee. Lee, you let me know if there's something guilty, feeling ashamed or guilty about. And I also feel collecting, boxing up, emptying things out. There is a thought process going on about a move. And you've considered it, you're kind of, but for some reason you feel the need, maybe regarding the health of a partner or something. I feel that you feel a need to scale down, get ready. Like that's the feeling that I get. Getting rid of things that are no longer serve you. Okay, let me. Oh, Melissa says she offers different prices for different times. Okay. Well, that's smart. Melissa will do that. Melissa will do that. She does barter. Yes, Dottie, I will. Let me just get back to contact Melissa Parks. She'd be glad to do that for you. Okay. Alita, that was where I was going. I have Elise Buck. Let me do Elise. Then I will do Alita. Elise. I don't like that card. I don't like that one for you. Flames of Desire. Elise, what are you doing? Flames of Desire for you, girl. Ooh, sultry looking girl. She's got fire coming off her. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark parts. Let them what? Flames of desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. I don't know if you're in a relationship. If you are, it's going to be on fire. I was just talking about fire in the Middle East. And I pull this flame card. And if you are a single lady, let it show. You have to have that kind of look. I'm not saying come hither look, maybe. I don't know. You have to show an interest, right? I would think. Listen to me talking about picking up men. Know nothing about it. Haven't done it in a coon's age. So I feel that you need to show some energy about that. If you were in the market for looking, if you're already in a relationship, maybe it's time to pay attention to him and show him or her that zealous energy, vibrancy in the relationship. So it doesn't get boring. There. Does that make sense, Elise? I hope so. Thank you for spitting that word out for me. I don't know what's going on with me. Okay. Alita. Thank you for the congratulations. Alita. A wonderful surprise is coming. A wonderful surprise is coming for you. Something entirely new awaits you, Alita. Are you looking for? You were looking for a new job, right? There you go. Love this. I love this for you. Love the colors on here too. Kind of reminds me of you. I don't know if you look like that, but to me, your energy looks like that. I can't tell what you look like because I don't know. But that's what you feel like you look like. Does that make sense? I love it, Alina. So something good is coming. Let's see. I did Lee. That's very smart, Melissa, about the times. Not that it makes any difference. I read all times of the day and night. What about an exchange? Nope, don't do exchanges. And I'm a massage therapist too, and Reiki. And I don't care. If I change my mind, I will let you know. But Melissa Parks will do that. Dottie, let me pull a card. Oh, did you see anything for me? I just applied for the aviation industry. Well, I thought there might be travel. Let's see if there's anything else. Where are the flower cards? Let me pull a flower on that for you, Olivia. Concealment. No, that's not it. Balance. Hold on. Imagine. Hope. Devotion. Lavender. I love lavender. Celebrate. It feels very positive. Stock. Mathiola is very positive. Alita, celebrate. There you go. I was pulling that for clarification. It really doesn't work for me, but I do it anyway. I do it for people. People like cards. They're like, I guess it helps. I don't know. People enjoy them, so that's why I do them. I don't really care about them, but I like when they're pretty. It kind of succinctly says what I'm trying to say. Where am I? So, yes, I do see something. I feel very positive about that. Yes, all right. On tonight, we'll schedule finally for a reading. Whatever. Whenever you want. Thank you very much. On the 12 pounds. Yeah. Didn't even realize I stopped. I didn't even get on the scale. Didn't even know. Imagine my surprise. Thank you, Sam. You're welcome, Alita. Do you teach psychic reading? I did. At one time I did. I haven't done any classes in a while because I don't have a place to do them. But a good way to start psychic reading. How many minutes do I have? 6. Exchange with someone that you has the same interest as you. Gather a few things, household things, or jewelry, or a watch, or a book, or whatever that belongs to somebody that you know the history on, and put them in a bag and meet. You both have your little bag, and then they pull out stuff and give it to you, and you hold one thing, and they bring stuff, and you ask them to pull one thing. And that way you'll have somebody validate what you are saying. You pick up the vibrations. It's called psychometry. It's a wonderful way to start. Okay. So that's what Sam, Kathleen Buck. Hello. You are ready for a reading? Now send me friend requests. Uh-oh. Guess who that is? Another troller? Do we have a troller on here again? Who did I miss? Sam? Oh, Kathleen card reading. Can we eliminate her? Thank you. I must be doing something right because I get a lot of people. Does this happen to you? Here's another one. Spiritual. Popping on here. Can you eliminate her? Does this happen to you, Melissa? I get these people trolling on here, trying to hit up my people in the chat for readings. You're gonna get it, these kids. Shame on you. Shame on you. You know, bummer. Look she's trolling all the people on here. Oh boy, you wait till I get off of here. You know what I told one? I will rip your you-know-what's off if you try it again. Sam, I wanted to pull a card for you. Yes, trolls on Facebook. Oh, that's what they're doing. Yeah. Boogers. Dumbasses. Sam, let me do Sam here. I haven't seen you. How you doing, Sam? Samir, how are you? A light-filled angel is at your side. Woo. Lights-filled angel is at your side, Samir. Thank you for the congratulations. It watches over you at every dark doorway. So if you're wondering how you escaped a few mishaps, now you know why. And it feels very feminine, this energy. I feel like I have a lady from the other side. Very protective of you. Very helpful. Has been very helpful. She's given me like a few times. You had some close calls. Wonderful lady. Some kind of fruit. She's talking about some kind of fruit, orange or yellow. It's not bananas, maybe mango or something. I had a mango, a full mango. They were on sale at Publix, so they were very small. I had a full mango for the first time last night. I didn't even know how to peel it. I've never had a mango. I've had mango chunks, but not the whole thing. It was good. I wouldn't go crazy over it. Too much time on their hands. Yeah. Well, they're easy on Facebook. The trolls. Yes, Melissa gets them too. Okay. I was feeling quite. Wow, I must be really doing something right if they're trolling me, right? Florida mango. Yes. I can delete you all night long. Who's saying? Thank you. Florida mango. Yes. Try Kent variety. Okay. Yeah, the Florida. I will try that, Sam. Thank you. Yeah, I see a lady holding something like that. She's always likes yellow. Seems to me I've seen her before. Yellow, a small tropical yellow flower, or with like a green leaf. A green. Well, most leaves are green, but like a very small green leaf, sort of like a vine kind of flower. Very nice lady. Always seems to be around, and I will try that Kent variety. She likes yellow. She's very protective of you and your family. So thank you. And thank you for the words of advice there, Samir. And appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your experience, your light, your healing, your hope with me and all of us tonight. It was wonderful to be here. I always feel better. I was really dragging this afternoon. So I feel 100% better being all with you today. With all of you, and I appreciate it. You really helped me a lot. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. See you next week. Good night now.